Welcome back. We're the Swinging Light. I'm Doug.
And I'm Rachel.
Right. We're going to do a top 10 Mother's Day. I know this is late, but Mother's Day never ends because mothers don't have a day off. So
that's correct. And Mama always said better late than never.
Yeah.
Right?
So Rachel and I have been working kind of hard on this list. There's a lot of movies that I still have not seen. So I won't share that yet because they're obviously not on my list. And you know what they are that I've been wanting to get to, but I haven't. So anyway, let's kick it off to number 10. All right, number 10. This is the remake because it's the only one I've seen. I want to see the original because I hear it's better. But this is Goodnight Mommy. It was a neat concept how the twins are already dead. And they're just that whole thing. But the mother of that is perceived as to be bad, or not really the mother, like an imposter, but it's not. But that's why I really want to see the original one because I just heard it's better. I did not like this version.
Yeah, we actually did a review on this, so check out that video when you have time.
So if you want to, click above. Anyway, that's my number 10 is Goodnight Mommy. The thing is 2014?
No, it's 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Was it 2022?
It might have been. It's been a while.
I'm not sure. But not to sound like a broken record, my number 10 is the same exact movie, Goodnight Mommy. And when we watched this, I didn't really have high expectations. I just know I was really into Naomi Watts and her doing horror movies. And yeah, I like how it had a decent twist in it. The acting was great. So number 10 was also Goodnight Mommy for me.
My number 9, this is one movie that I've been wanting to watch for a really long time because I love the concept. I kind of avoided it because of the fact that I already knew how it was going to be. I knew the twist. But this is The Others. I just watched it recently, probably a week ago. But yeah, it's the mother, protecting the children from the ghosts that are roaming the house.
Well, in the daylight.
Yeah, in the daylight.
They had a very sensitive skin condition. So
yeah,
everything was always dark and doors were always closed, and which helped the atmosphere, of course.
Yeah. It was, still, with the twist, I still thought it was a good movie. The fact that, she did protect them, but she also did kill them.
Yeah.
And then protect them in the afterlife. But it was decent. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. I think I watched it before and I just don't remember it because it wasn't
worth remembering.
Yeah. So anyway, my number 9 is The Others.
That's a good pick, I think. Well, my number 9 is Rattlesnake, and Doug and I actually recently watched this, and he was not a fan of this movie, but the reason why it is in my top 10 is because it is literally about a mother doing everything in the world to save her child. And her kid gets bitten by a rattlesnake. Then all of a sudden this trailer comes up and she runs into a lady that miraculously saves her, but then shit goes down. And just to keep it short, I think that the mother in this is, I can relate to the extremes that she went to save her daughter. So number 9 was Rattlesnake for me.
My number 8, not to sound like a broken record, but this is Rattlesnake for me. It's not that I didn't really enjoy the movie, and the movie was decent, but it just wasn't like a great movie to me. It's not this like, oh man, I gotta watch that again. But she basically made the deal with the devil to protect her child, and she went to the great lengths to make sure that she, had to finish repaying her favor.
Yeah.
So,
soul for soul.
Yeah. So it was, I think, a great movie. It was this, about the mother protecting the child, and I think it fits great in this list.
I agree.
So
obviously.
My number 8 is Rattlesnake. I like it better.
My number 8 is Friday the 13th, 1980. And this has got one of my favorite horror mothers in it. And I don't want to go into too much detail just in case some people have not viewed the movie yet, but I think most people who are fans of horror have. And if you have, you know exactly why it made my list. So number 8 was Friday the 13th, 1980.
All right, my number 7. Once again, not to sound like a broken record, but this is the Friday the 13th for me.
I swear we did not do these together.
But yes, I mean the mother, getting revenge for her child. I mean, that's what you don't want to ruin.
Essentially, yes.
So it's great. It's she couldn't protect her child because no one else was. So now she's seeking revenge, and this is what started one of my loves for horror. So that's why it's my number 7.
Jason.
So Friday the 13th is my number 7.
The things that mothers will do. Motherhood's fun. And my number 7 is The Uninvited. And if you have not seen this movie, which I know you have not,
I know. So I won't be able to get it on the next one.
to watch this movie, because even though it is not something I would watch annually, it is definitely one that I will always circle back around to. So essentially, it is about this young woman who recently gets out of an insane asylum, and she goes back home to discover her mom had died in a horrific fire, and her sister is there with her dad, and her dad is now hooked up with the nanny. And her and her sister are convinced that the nanny killed their mom. And to not give away the plot, this has more than one twist in it. It has multiple twists in it. The acting is phenomenal. And so I highly recommend it, because the mother does come back to haunt, but then it also interprets being a stepmom or being a mother figure to, children who've lost their mother in such a horrific way, or lost their mother, period. So that's why it fit on my list. So number 7 was The Uninvited. Watch it.
Is this the remake or the original?
The remake.
The remake.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is actually, I think,
did not know it was a remake
until
we did the remakes
bracket.
And then, so I actually wouldn't mind checking out the original of this one.
So make sure you guys vote, because I think this one won that round. But we are hosting a horror bracket remake on Facebook.
So make sure you check it out.
Yeah, and vote.
Because we've got some remakes on this list.
Yep. Number 6. This is one that it's about mother really protecting the child from a rabid dog. Cujo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the whole, trying to stay in the car and do what she can to,
Great movie.
just protect her child. I mean, that's what mothers do.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it. Rachel snuck up and didn't watch the ending for years.
Oh, yeah. I snuck up as a child and didn't watch the ending for many, 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 many years. But I think the thing that really disturbs me about Cujo, definitely a great pick for the Mother's Day horror list, but it is the result of a disease that, makes an animal insane. And I just think that's crazy. But anyway, that actress did a phenomenal job in that movie, by the way.
Yeah. So my number 6 is Cujo.
And my number 6 is A Quiet Place 2. And the reason I put the second one on my list was because this was more focused on the aftermath of the first A Quiet Place, which is a really good horror film, alien horror film. And the reason why this stands out to me on this particular list is because it's the mom, having to move forward with 2 children and a baby, amongst Earth that is taken over by aliens that can hear everything, and that's how they hunt, and they literally tear you apart. And so she's trying to survive with her children, with a infant, and I thought overall it was very well done, and just that motherly dedication. So yeah, A Quiet Place 2 was number 6 for me.
Hearing that on your top 100 made me want to watch it, and I knew I needed to watch it for the list. I just never got to it. So it sounds like it would have hit my top 10 here.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. This is a movie that we watched actually for our Christmas list, and we really didn't care for it, but it really toyed with my emotions, and that's why I like this movie, even though I don't really like the movie. So, The Lodge.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So the fact that it made me think like, oh, it's going this route. And then as soon as I think it's, like, oh, no, it's not. And then it's, okay, it's this. And then no, it's not. And it toyed with me because I'm always figuring stuff out. And I usually figure things out
You're a
really
problem
well.
solver.
And I figure things out really well and fast. And this one messed with me a lot. So like, even though I don't think the movie was like the best movie,
I didn't care for the ending.
And that's what
it was. The beginning was shocking. Like,
yeah.
Holy shit.
And that's what ruined it. But I mean, it's still a decent movie. I think it didn't really work well as a Christmas movie. It fits better as a Mother's Day movie.
Yeah.
But The Lodge, shocking, and to see Alicia Silverstone, and I didn't even recognize her. Rachel did. But just this movie, just taking care of the kids and the kids messing with her.
Yeah.
And
another woman stepping into the stepmotherly role in it, not adjusting well at all.
I would say though, if you have not seen The Lodge, I would at least watch it.
Yes,
it's worth a watch.
It's worth the watch.
And if it's not worth a watch, I will tell you don't watch it.
Yeah, we're brutally honest.
So anyway, my number 5 is The Lodge,
and my number 5 is Silent Hill, and I'm a big Silent Hill fan. Girl. And the reason why I put this into the Mother's Day horror list is because, Rose literally goes into Silent Hill to figure out what's wrong with her adopted daughter. And then as, of course, they ascend into it, they get into a wreck and her daughter disappears. And then she goes into the madness of Silent Hill. And it reminded me of the game, but it was a completely separate story. And there's a kill in there that literally burned into my mind. So I love the freaky, crazy, ugly, scary world of Silent Hill. And, it reflected a mother's love going after her daughter, even though it wasn't her biological daughter, just to figure out why she's experiencing life the way she is. So number 5 is Silent Hill for me. And it had a great ending, too.
This is one where I have never beat any of the video games. And Rachel and I have been wanting to stream these and replay these games. And I want to beat them finally.
I beat 2 of them very long time ago.
I don't think I've ever played 1, but I played 2. Yeah. I got about halfway on 2.
Yeah.
But I've seen the movie I saw the movie in theater. I was so excited to see the movie in theater. I'll never forget it. But I cannot really tell you the story behind it.
Yeah, you have to rewatch it.
I need to. All right, number 4. This is one that I think we watched this we watched this right after we did our top 10 for the movies that are coming out this year in 2026.
Yeah.
It's because I was behind and I need to see this one so we can see the one that's coming out in theater this year, this one is Evil Dead Rise.
Yes.
It's Evil Dead. I mean, it did really. I actually enjoyed this one more than I enjoyed the Evil Dead, the remake,
the 2013.
Yeah, I would have to rewatch the 2013.
There's no way.
Yeah,
it was good.
I think the different setting.
It was definitely great, but
I think the different setting for me, not in the cabin.
Yeah,
I would have to rewatch the original, but I think I enjoyed this one a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but it's been. I saw that one in theater. We talked about that, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah.
But I need to rewatch that one as well, so I can catch out for Burn that's coming out. But
yeah,
the mother in this one,
definitely appropriate for this list.
Yeah. So it's great. Yeah. So my number 4 is Evil Dead Rise.
And my number 4 is Bring Her Back. And I want to do a review on this movie. I I have heard from so many people, you need to watch Bring Her Back. It is a newer release. And the reason it made this Mother's Day list for me is because it's literally about what a woman would do to bring her child back from the dead. And it's shocking. I mean, there is a lot of gore, and there were parts that were pretty hard for me to watch, and to think that you would go to these extremes to bring a soul back into a body so that you can have your child back. I mean, I'm a mom, but damn.
Yeah.
This one was rough. And like I said, I want to do a review on it. You've seen it, right?
I saw parts of it. I was kind of turned off by it because it was more of just getting that oh my god factor, like that shock factor, like eating the knife.
Yeah.
Like that just it doesn't do it for me. And then there's scenes that just don't make sense, like the ending, how he just transforms right back
Yeah.
without being hurt or whatever after being, I guess, possessed.
Yeah.
Things like that just kind of I don't really care for it, but
It's rough because it kind of slaps the foster system in the face, and
yeah,
things are not as they appear, and it was ugly.
it is on my list. I totally forgot about it. I've seen probably about half of it. I mean, I know the whole concept of the movie. I just haven't watched it from start to end.
I would definitely recommend this one. So number 4 was Bring Her Back.
All right, number 3. This is one we just watched recently for Mother's Day, called Mother's Day. This is the 2010 remake. This is one where we put it on not really expecting much because I've seen the original way back when I was a kid, and we actually watched the remake and then the original one in the same night, back to back.
Oh gosh, and the original was a scream.
Yeah, and the remake was really well done.
I thought it was going to be trash, and
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie.
I like the fact that they kept the original, like the names of the characters. They didn't really change anything. They almost kept the kills the same.
Yeah.
They obviously
They
threw a little twist in there, but
they mirrored this god awful 1980 original very well and made it worth watching.
Yeah, I mean they changed the plot a little bit, but it was good, and I really enjoyed it, and it might hit my top 100. That's how much I enjoyed that movie. But it was there were some scenes that were tough, but I mean otherwise
I think they could have pushed it even harder.
Probably, yeah.
The power of suggestion was definitely there.
And just to see that the lady from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, when like the mother comes out, and I'm like, what is she, like our age?
Rebecca
and then
De Mornay, we looked her age up. We're like, holy shit, she's like 66. She
yeah,
looks the same.
Yeah, she looks the same as she did, almost the same as she did in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. She has not aged at all, and so that
Good
was
genes.
I totally forgot about that movie, Hands That Rocks the Cradle. So that's not in mine anyway. So my number 3 is Mother's Day.
And my number 3, no surprise here, is Evil Dead Rise. This mother possessed was awesome and scary, and I just loved the children being horrified by her possession and just how nasty it is. I love nasty horror films. I'm an Evil Dead fan, and how could this not make my top 10 of Mother's Day horror? So, of course, she's a good mom to start, and then it all goes to hell once they, read the book.
Yeah.
So, anyway, if you haven't seen this one, check it out. But number 3 is Evil Dead Rise for me.
All right, number 2 for me, Child's Play. The mother, and they're protecting Andy and doing what she can.
This would be on your top.
And just, trying to protect him as this killer doll is taking over. And the fact that she's goes from not believing him to actually believing him, as she questions it. And then
batteries are in the box.
Yeah. And then she's totally with it, and she is trying to get, the detectives and everything on her side and actually track down to stop this doll.
My favorite scene in the whole movie is when he she's like, I'm gonna throw you in the fire, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking slut, and just let her have it verbally, just nails her. And I always crack up at that scene. But anyway, that's a good choice. I figured that would make your top 10.
I cannot wait for the new one that comes out. I don't know when. It's obviously probably next year or the year after, but they're working on it, and I cannot wait.
Let's hope it's better than the remake that they.
Oh, well, yeah. It's anyway, my number 2 is Child's Play.
We're not gonna get into that right now, but and my number 2 is Mother's Day 2010. I really enjoyed this movie from opening to the end. And even though there were some cheesy parts and I felt like the kills could have even been pushed harder, I thought it was a great psychological horror. I thought, Rebecca did an amazing job being the master manipulator, career-long, criminal. Yeah. And it has a fantastic twist in it because she's not the mother she appears. And the end was fantastic. So overall, I love this movie. I would not normally have watched this movie had I not, did this list. So thanks to our idea, I've got another. This will probably make my top 100 as well. So Mother's Day 2010 was number 2 for me.
So you got to definitely check that one out.
Yes.
All right, my number 1, Final Destination Bloodlines. The mother is doing at the beginning.
True.
She is doing everything she can. She moved far away. She pretty much locked herself up, and she is battling death every day, every second that she breathes to stop them from killing the chain. Stop the chain from killing the whole family.
This movie was almost perfect for me.
Yeah, I know it. The only thing she did is wrong is she made the ultimate sacrifice and killed the whole family eventually.
Yeah,
basically. But she was doing everything she could to protect her lineage of her family because she knew she was next.
Yeah, I don't know if I could subject myself to that. I think I'd go crazy.
So I told you my number 1's a little far out there, but it's.
I didn't guess that one, but yeah I can see the lineage. I can see the.
So my number 1 is Final Destination Bloodlines.
I can see the connection. And my number 1 is Hereditary. And this is a fantastic horror movie. And I know all you horror fanatics out there, if you've seen it, it's probably on your top list as well. You need to watch this movie. But Toni Collette just does a phenomenal job in this movie. And the movie goes where you do not expect it to go, and it is horrific and disgusting and shocking, and definitely a mother who tries to be the best she can and get through a terrible loss and grief, and just, after she's lost her mother, just to find out the scary truth of it all. Without giving it away, I'm just telling you, this is definitely, I knew it was probably going to make my number 1. It's one of my favorite movies anyway. So number 1 for me for Mother's Day horror is Hereditary. Definitely check that out. If you have not already, you need to watch it too.
Yeah, Rachel asked me right before we started. She's like, have you watched Hereditary yet? And I said no. She's like, oh. So
I think it would make your list.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We did write down what we thought, and
we always try to guess our number 1s of each other's on our top 10s.
I said Evil Dead Rise.
That is a great choice. I mean, you weren't far off.
No, well, you weren't either. I mean, they both were number 3s.
Yeah. And mine was Mother's Day 2010. Yeah. I just know how much we enjoyed this movie. I was like, this is too obvious, though. But I mean, this is what I thought would make your number. It almost made my number 1.
I disagree with Evil Dead because it was your number 1 in overall, so I figured it might be your number 1 for this list. But I do like the fact that it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were both wrong. And we really enjoyed doing this Mother's Day top 10 horror list. And even though we're releasing it late, we definitely wanted to share because we put in the work and enjoyed the time together. and it's full of good mommies and bad mommies, and
Yeah.
just figured we'd do something different. So,
Yep. So let us know what you agree with, what you disagree with. And we'd like to know what if you guys can make a top 10, Mother's Day movies, what would your list be? So we'd like to have that shared with us.
yeah, and any movies that have mothers in it, good or bad, that are the horror genre that we haven't mentioned or wouldn't have thought of, we'd love to hear that as well.
Yep. Make sure you guys check out our join us on Discord. We are streaming video games now. We just started the Mortuary Assistant, doing some live gameplays of that
Having a ton of fun with that. Can't wait
because
to do more.
yeah, we watched the movie, and actually watching the movie and then playing the game, it gave me I actually like watching the movie afterwards because it gave me more respect for the movie
Yes,
because how close they kind of kept it to the game.
which we want to do a review on that as well.
Anyway, so make sure you guys join the brackets for the remakes. Make sure you guys vote. Join us on Facebook. Join our Discord.
Yeah, we have a TikTok up as well, and we stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube live. So check out our social media platforms. Comment if you like this video. Hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
Yeah. Anyway, we're the Swing of Light. I'm Doug.
And I'm Rachel.
Until next time.
Keep the light on.